I'm about to destroy one of the biggest lies you've been told about life. Are you ready? The lie is this: your comfort zone is safe. I'm going to prove to you in the next 10 minutes that your comfort zone isn't protecting you, it's slowly killing you. And if you don't make some changes soon, you're going to wake up in 5 years wondering where your life went. My name is Roscoe, and I've made it my mission to help people get unstuck and step into the extraordinary lives God designed for them. But before we can talk about where you're going, we need to have an honest conversation about where you are. And for most of you watching this, where you are is trapped in a comfort zone that feels safe, but is actually the most dangerous place you could be. Listen, let me paint a picture for you. There are two types of death in this world. There's biological death, when your body stops functioning, and then there's spiritual death, when your soul stops growing. Most people walking around today are spiritually dead, and they don't even know it. They wake up to the same alarm, drive the same route to work, have the same conversations with the same people about the same problems. They watch the same shows. They go to bed at the same time. Rinse and repeat. They call this stability. I call it spiritual suicide. Here's what your comfort zone is really costing you. And I want you to listen carefully because this might be the most important thing you hear today. Cost number one: your comfort zone is stealing your potential. God gave you gifts, talents, and abilities that are meant to grow and expand. But gifts that aren't used don't just stay the same, they just waste away. They die. You know that dream you had 10 years ago? The one you talked yourself out of because it felt too risky? That dream didn't disappear. It's still inside you. But now it's covered in dust and disappointment. Every day you spend in your comfort zone is another day those gifts go unused. Another day that dream gets harder to resurrect. Cost number two: your comfort zone is robbing other people of your contribution. You know, this one really gets me fired up. You think your comfort zone only affects you, but that's not true. Somewhere out there is someone who needs exactly what you have to offer. Someone who's struggling with the exact problem you're uniquely equipped to solve. But because you're playing it safe, because you're more concerned about your security than your service, that person is still struggling. That problem is still unsolved. That impact is still unmade. Your comfort zone isn't just hurting you, it's hurting people you haven't even met yet. Cost number three: your comfort zone is creating a false sense of security. Listen, here's the brutal truth nobody wants to talk about. There is no security in this world. None. Zero. The job you think is secure, it could be eliminated tomorrow. The savings account you think will protect you, inflation is eating it alive. The plan you think guarantees your future, God has other plans. The only real security comes from knowing who you are, why you're here, and trusting that God will provide what you need when you need it. But when you're hiding in your comfort zone, you never develop that trust. You never build that faith muscle. So when life inevitably throws you a curveball, and it will, you're completely unprepared. Now, I can feel some of you getting defensive. You're thinking, easy for you to say, Roscoe. You don't have the responsibilities I have. You don't understand my situation. And you're right. I don't know your specific circumstances, but I do know this. God never calls you to something without also providing everything you need to accomplish it. The question isn't whether you have what it takes. The question is whether you have the faith to step out and discover what God can do through you when you stop limiting Him with your need for certainty. Here's what I've learned after helping hundreds of people break out of their comfort zones. The thing you're most afraid of losing by taking action is usually the thing that's keeping you stuck. You're afraid of losing your steady paycheck, so you stay in a job that's slowly crushing your soul. You're afraid of what people will think, so you never share the message God gave you to share. You're afraid of falling or failing, so you never try anything that matters. But here's the paradox. The moment you're willing to lose everything is often the moment you discover you never really had anything to lose in the first place. Let me give you 3 signs that it's time to leave your comfort zone. Sign number 1, you can predict your entire week before it starts. If there's no mystery, no challenge, no growth required in your daily routine, you're not living, you're just existing. Sign number 2, you find yourself saying someday more than today. Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll write that book. Someday I'll have that conversation. Someday is comfort zone language. Purpose-driven people use words like today and now. Sign number 3, your biggest fear is what if it doesn't work out? Here's a better question. What if it does? What if God has been waiting for you to take that step so He can show you what He's capable of through your obedience? I want to leave you with this thought. Your comfort zone feels safe, but it's actually the most dangerous place you can be. Because while you're in there, life is passing you by. Opportunities are disappearing. People who need your gifts are going without. And the saddest part? When you finally get to the end of your life, you won't regret the chances you took that didn't work out. You'll regret the chances you didn't take because you were too afraid to leave your comfort zone. If this message is hitting you where you live, I want you to know something. You're not alone. The feeling that you're meant for something more, that restlessness you can't shake, that sense that time is running out, that's not anxiety. That's God calling you to something bigger. Here's what I want you to do right now. First, I've created a free assessment that will help you identify exactly where you're stuck and what your next step should be. It takes about 5 minutes, and it might be the most clarifying 5 minutes of your year. The link is in the description. Go take it as soon as this video ends. Don't wait. Secondly, if you're tired of feeling stuck and you're ready to discover the life God actually designed for you, grab a copy of Rerouted. This book isn't just my story, it's a step-by-step guide for anyone who's ready to trade their comfort zone for their calling. And finally, come join us in Rerouted Nation. This is where people come when they're done making excuses and ready to make moves. We'll challenge you, support you, and celebrate with you when you have the courage to step into your purpose. Look, I know leaving your comfort zone is scary, but you know what's scarier? Looking back on your life and realizing you never really lived it. Your comfort zone might feel safe, but your purpose is calling, and the world needs what you have to offer. Even if you don't know what it is yet, stop surviving and start thriving. Stop existing and start living. Stop hiding and start serving. Your reroute starts now. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you on the other side of your comfort zone. Take care, and God bless you.